Have you ever wanted to know what it's like to live in Portland, Oregon? Well, this game lets you do just that. Now, some may think that Project Zomboid is just another basic survival game, but no, this is a way of life, almost a religion. And just like a religion, it takes a lot of practice to get good at, and I don't have that much practice. And with my somewhat limited knowledge of the game, I am eager to hop right in. To my death, no doubt. What the fuck? No, I'm not gonna bore you with all the settings, but I'm gonna tell you this, I probably made it a little more difficult than I should have. Now, with that being said, here's a montage. Alright, let's jump in.
Oh, my sweet child, if only you knew what was to come. And Thanos, by the way.
Upon spawning in, I took note of my immediate surroundings. There was a fridge. However, inside of one of the cupboards, I was able to acquire two beautiful instruments of murder. As I continued to sneak around the house like a max level squatter, I spot a bookshelf. I look inside, ponder for a moment, realize I can't read, and then move on. Eventually, I came to a room that had a dresser, and looking for clothes, I had accidentally found a gun. I'll have to try harder next time. I then proceed to put on random pieces of clothing. I am dripped the fuck out. No, you are not. Once I'm pleased with my appearance, I go and take a sip of sink water to start my day. I heard a strange gargling sound outside, so I got ready for Armageddon and headed out. How do you see me? What have I got myself into? This is it, I think to myself. This is how my story ends. With my knife in my right hand grasped tighter than I've ever grabbed before. Bitch, 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 bitch. After the threat was neutralized, I began to take all of their items. I was then confronted by another zombie. And another. But shortly, they were dealt with. And another. After looting around like the little rat I was, I decided to head up north and see what I could find. To absolutely no one's surprise, it was another zombie. They died. I then proceeded to commit a multitude of sex crimes against the zombie. Gadzooks! 2 more zombies. They're dead. Dead. Yeah, I'm not gonna bore you with this. I think you know what's gonna happen. I take a little peek at what they had and didn't find much. After obtaining a map for the city that I just so happened to be in, I was pretty pleasantly surprised, as you could hear by my voice. Take a listen. Wow. What are the fucking chances of that? With this newfound map that I've acquired and my knowledge on reading maps, I can denote 2 things from this. Number 1, this is a map. And number 2, we're right here. Alright, it's not great. Okay, well. We're gonna have to do a bit more killing. Now, my inventory was getting pretty full, so I made sure to only grab what was necessary. I then made forced entry into a home and beat the daylights out of the residents. I was then being stalked by a woman through the window. I didn't like it, so I took action. After defeating the Class A level threat, I decided to get a breath of fresh air, except I had to avoid being molested the entire time. After failing miserably, the entire neighborhood decided to chime in. Okay, new plan. Run. Well, the plan didn't work out so well, and I was really just collecting more zombies. But thankfully, through my quick-witted decisions, I jumped a fence, dashed between some trees, and hid inside of a nearby house. I decided to give my guy a little break because I thought he deserved it. Emphasis on little. I couldn't handle my kleptomaniac urges anymore and began to loot every item from the house. I then came across the bathtub, a chance to remove all of the blood and dirt caking my clothes. But, just like in real life, I pondered for a good long while, until finally coming to the conclusion, no. My thoughts then became clouded once more because of my urges to steal. And so I did. But then I decided to act upon the strange noises that I'm hearing from downstairs. What could it be, I wonder? Before I decide to open up the door from where I believe the sounds are coming from, I decide to add a sheet to the door on the front of the house, just for safety. Jesus. Oh my! Okay. I then provide no reason for why I left, but I did, and I guess that means that this video has came to an end. Now, in all seriousness, this was really just a test video to dip my toes in the water. I really do want feedback if you have any, if you've made it to the end of the video. And I sincerely do appreciate you watching, and if you do comment, thank you so much. And I guess I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.